You are now listening to Back in the Day with John and Jay.
Back in the day.
Where we all talk about those retro movies, music, and games that we all grew up with.
Movies.
Toys and all the other possibilities. We talk about the old movies, not the new movies. The motherfucking old movie.
Older the better.
That's right, the ones from the 80s and maybe 90s.
Exceptions.
No way. All day, back in the day with John and Jay.
Jason Schurter, John Bruckner, coming at you.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Back in the Day with John and Jay.
Yes, thank you everybody for joining us for another great episode.
That's right. Hey, and if you haven't noticed, I got a new microphone.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear my heavy breathing the whole fucking time. I fucking hate this.
I know, this makes me laugh. Today, guys, we are going to talk about a fucking amazing movie. Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd, Trading Places,
And
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis's tits.
Yeah, this is actually we were talking about this last week, and this is kind of what spurred us doing this episode.
Definitely.
So it's like, let's do Trading Places because that movie's fucking awesome. So, this movie, if you don't know, is the movie of a rags to riches story and a riches to rags story. A catalyst of a $1 bet by the Duke
Usual
brothers.
Mortimer.
The usual Mortimer.
Half of that is from me.
It's gonna be a Happy New Year. Indubitably. Indubitably. So Eddie Murphy plays a bum, and he gets into a little fracas. A fracas with
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd's character, Lewis.
Because he almost gets arrested because people are complaining about him.
Yeah.
So they lift him up out of his car because he's pretending he don't have legs and he can't see.
I mean, he was really great.
I can see. I can see. I can see. Thank you, officers. I really it's a Christmas miracle.
So Dan Aykroyd's character, Lewis Winthorpe.
God damn. Yeah. Well, Lewis
Winthorpe, yeah. He's like this kind of hoity-toity. He's a commodities trader for Duke and Duke, and he's kind of he's a snob.
He's well off.
Pampered. He's a snob, pampered. His girlfriend's fucking hot though.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just ask Todd to take me.
Oh, you can't miss Mumsy's party. Like, shut up, bitch.
That's when the crop reports come out, hon.
That's the busiest time of year. It's when the crop reports come out. Maybe I'll just let Todd take me.
If you think for 1 second I'm going to let you take... I'm just kidding.
And then Coleman comes in.
Well, that'll be all you'll need tonight's...
Can I watch? May I join you, sir?
Coleman stands in
He
just stands there with a cracked door and masturbates with that chick in her underwear.
Yeah, he's like, can I stand and watch, sir?
Okay, your choice.
Okay.
Her or Jamie Lee Curtis in this movie.
Oh, that's tough.
That's not even tough for me. It'd be Jamie Lee all the way. She's a fucking hoe, dude.
I kind of want the snobby chick, man. I don't know.
Nope, I go with them titties.
She's got such a killer body too.
You know what? But you probably bust on her face and she complain about it.
She would.
Coleman, bring me a nappy, please.
Coleman, napkin. So, should I bring you a wet wipe?
What do you want for dessert? You can have it.
You can have it. Yeah. Thank you. Most generous, sir.
He dumps in the trash. The fuck was he making?
I think it was like creme brulee or something.
When he would because he lit on fire.
Yeah. It looked good though. I can't believe I would have ate it. I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah.
We can't leave the company to him. He's a Negro. Which is the guy from another dude from Harry and Henderson's.
Oh, that's right. He was the scientist guy.
The Bigfoot guru.
Yeah, the guru guy.
Yeah, which is another fucking movie we should do. Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. It's just kind of funny how we go from week to week. We're like, we talk about one topic. You're like, let's do that movie next week.
I think we should because I like the fact that
great film.
These actors are in multiple films.
They're all in all these movies together.
We can just go right there.
But so the Dukes are like, well, let's do a rags to riches thing, and they framed Winthorpe and he's like, I've never seen that in my life.
Oh yeah, because the dude, actually, it's the teacher from The Breakfast Club.
Yep.
And from Not Another Teen Movie.
Horns.
Yeah, the same guy. There's a lot of star talent in this fucking movie, dude. To be honest.
Yeah, there is.
Because what is it? At the end, you got John Belushi. Jim
Belushi? He was the gorilla.
John.
He was the party guy.
Come on, the night is young, guys. Let's go. And then you also had Stuart Smalley, the guy that played Stuart Smalley.
Yeah, he was one of the gorilla keepers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was a lot
Didn't
of
he go political? Like for a while there, didn't he? Wasn't he political?
Yeah, he was a senator in Minnesota, I believe.
That's wild, isn't it?
I think, yeah.
Everybody likes me.
I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. Gosh darn it, people like me.
I love that. Stuart Smalley. I'm still hacking because I'm fucking fat and I probably have congestive heart failure.
Hey.
I don't know. Maybe I don't. I'm a hypochondriac and my wife tells me that all the time. I'll hack and say that and she'll be like, no, you're not dying. Until she finds me dead one morning. Give me one last ride, baby. Play the Undertaker theme song. Ooh. And just ride my hard rigor mortis dick.
I'm going to have that played at my funeral.
Give her some rigor more wood right in that poos.
You can't say stuff when I'm drinking water. By the way, does everybody like my new Ghostbusters?
That'd be hilarious because you just spit it all over your camera. But yes.
I got that at Walmart, that cup. Ghostbuster cup.
Dude, that cup is legit.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I could put some sugar in there. The kind of stuff that you Queen of England puts in her afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea. Oh, Leo and Satan. Amazing.
So good.
I wish that guy still made those.
Oh my gosh, man.
That's like a show I would watch on regular television.
Oh man. So anyway.
So Lewis gets a jail.
Yep.
Like they frame him. So they he stole money, which is such a contrived fucking setup to begin with.
Plus, who the fuck's gonna steal? First of all, this dude has thousands of dollars.
This dude has like what did he say, like an $80,000 salary or something. You know how much that was in 1983? That was probably well above six figures. Obviously, it is six figures, but holy shit,
it's probably like $200,000.
$200,000, yeah. So why would he steal
$100?
$100 with X's on it? Like, it's such a contrived setup.
So
but it was just to drive the plot forward. We all get it. You know, that's just what it was. But
it was just used to frame him so that
it was
just
used to get him out of there. And
they had to they talked about it too. They're like, well, we got to ruin his name, and we got to do a lot of stuff. We can't just do this. We have to take away his whole fucking life.
we got the whole thing. So he's in jail. He's like, that man wanted to have sex with me. It's like fucking loud and shit, dude. And his girlfriend's like, oh my god, it's commoners, regular people.
Yeah, I know a couple people like that. Fuck you.
Who don't want to associate with the common scum of the earth.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say this. We're about 4 minutes away from most of you fuckers dropping off.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are missing the best part. And I'm just going to tell you this right now. Keep watching this episode. And at one point in this episode, I'm going to whip my little dick out and you get to see it.
Yeah. And, everybody just logged off.
Yeah, that's why. And honestly, I'm not whipping my dick out. It's not going to happen.
I don't know. People on YouTube.
I'll do an only. If you guys want to see it, I'll do an OnlyFans for one day, and you can be my OnlyFans, and you can see how small my dick really is.
We should just start an OnlyFans as a goof. Let's see what happens.
Oh man, just like make it a fake one. Be like,
because you're always talking about doing a fat boy calendar and stuff. Was that you who was always talking about doing it?
Yeah, I do. I want to do it.
We should do that and put it up on an OnlyFans and then make people pay for it.
We should name ourselves Joni Graham.
What?
Yeah, that'd be the name of our fake person, Joni Graham on OnlyFans. As you can see, I still got I get a shadow on my face every once in a while. That's because Tim's fucking ass is just so fucking excited about my mic. Here, I'll show you. Oh, look at that fucking mic. Oh, it's a fucking bug-ass mic, Jay. Yep, that's my dude Tim, man. So
he's the man.
He is. Pretty soon we'll have him on as well. When he can stop masturbating to SpongeBob.
Yeah,
we don't need him masturbating all over our
He's
equipment.
got a problem. He really does. He's got an issue.
He don't think so.
There's nothing wrong with touching yourself.
He likes Sandy Squirrel, but he likes Sandy Squirtle. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah, he really likes the episodes where she's in her treehouse. That way she don't have to wear the whole aquatic outfit. She's just in her normal
Doesn't she wear like a bikini or something?
Yeah. So that's probably why he liked it so much.
Yeah, Tim's a perv.
He is a pervert.
But yeah,
So speaking of perverts, so like the guy that the Dukes hired, they hired him to hired a prostitute to talk dirty to Winthorpe
to fuck up his
to
relationship.
fuck up his relationship. So
I'm so glad this thing picked it out.
That's a fucking good microphone, dude.
Thank you.
You have to give it the ultimate test. Will it pick up a fart?
Pick up a yak from 600 yards with mine bullets.
With mine bullets.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
How about the power to move you? A little Tenacious D for you.
So basically, they got Winthorpe. His life is ruined, and so they get Valentine. They get him out of jail, and he's like, "This is your stuff." He's like, "You try to tell me this is mine. This is my stuff."
And he's trying to. Then he breaks the vase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's putting him in his pocket. And shit. He's like,
he breaks the vase. He's like, "I believe this was insured for $75,000. He just made us $60,000 or something like that." It's like, "You want me to break this?" No. So Valentine goes on like a little spending spree, and he's like, yeah, that guy with the yeah. That guy.
Oh yeah, when he's in fucking jail.
Yeah, and then he's out, and he's like, yeah. That makes me laugh so hard.
So your limo's out front. Yeah.
So he has this whole party, and then he comes to the realization that these people are not exactly his friends.
They do like to get topless. So
They were topless.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
her hair game was fucked up, but
Yeah.
she has some nice little fucking pancakes flopping around. Oh man, I'm telling you what, Jamie Lee Curtis, I can fire off some knuckle children to them tats.
Yeah, so she.
Fuck, dude.
So he's trying to convince her that he's he's actually rich, but it's amazing. She gave him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, because she looked at his hands. She's like, "You have a manicure. Haven't worked a hard day in your life, haven't you?"
She does say that.
And that's some good intuition to know that.
And she turns her hands over and she's got calluses all over.
From
giving dudes hand
fucking
jibbers.
hand jibbers, yeah.
You've worked every day of your life,
Like,
haven't you?
wow, there's a lot of these hands are a little callousy. Ugh.
He's like, "What's that stuff on your face?" Oh, I finished a dude before I got here.
So he takes her home, and he's like, she's like, "You know what? Let's do this. You're gonna pay me 5 figures, and only when you get back on your feet, you're gonna pay me." Then she just goes into her fucking room and just takes her fucking shirt off. She barely knows him.
And then she goes,
"Oh, by the way,
these cost money too."
yeah." She's like, by the way, that's not the only thing that costs renting around here." She kicks the door shut, and then she had them fucking tatters out.
Dude, I don't know how she did it. The most perky, perfect tits. Like, dude, they're big and they're perky. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Just
I
defied
didn't really care
gravity.
for the short hair though. I don't know.
She didn't bother me.
Did it bother you that much? I'm not a big short hair woman
I'm not either,
guy.
but I'm not really a Jamie Lee Curtis guy.
I know. Yeah.
If she didn't have big tits, dude, I wouldn't even give a
I just
fuck
saw a
about her at
preview
all.
for the new Halloween movie, by the way. I can't believe there's. How many of those are we gonna? It says Halloween ends. Oh, is this the final?
Maybe
Halloween?
it's Halloween Friends.
Halloween Friends. Oh,
And it's got like
they go to like
Chandler
Whataburger.
Bing. They go to fucking Central Perk.
They go to Central Perk. Is that what you?
Yeah.
I love the nameplate. Good.
I will say this though, man. Now there's Jennifer Aniston. Oh my god.
She's like a fine wine. Just gets better with age.
I usually say women are like a fine wine.
Yeah.
As they get older, they smell funny.
They smell like alcohol. Raging alcoholics.
Oh my god. Dude, we were in Walmart last night, dude, and we were in the, health and beauty department, where I had to get some more body wash, and Sarah, while I was looking for body wash, was behind me smelling the body wash. She goes, "Ooh, smell this one." I was like, "Oh, that smells good." She goes, "Well, this smells like an old lady." And
I was like, "Give me that."
I smelled it, and I was like, "Smells like the first 4 rows of church, dude." Do you ever go to church, dude? You never find a bug in there flying around you, because all that fucking perfume and shit just kills all the bugs. The only thing that can live in there is God.
I had a teacher who wore like it's like the worst perfume ever, and it was just like it stings the nostrils. That smells like pure gasoline. I'm not gonna lie.
Do I remember I worked with somebody and it was like they smelled like pepper, like black pepper. I'm like, why would you put that on?
This smells like
it does.
Well, they just go. Well, this looks bad. It's supposed to be a pepper shaker.
He's pepper grinding in his
grinder.
mouth. But yeah, to me, it's like, why would you wear something that smells like? Who the fuck says, you know what? I want to smell. I want to smell pepper. No, fucking no, man. People are fucking stupid. But whatever, man. Maybe his wife was like, man, black pepper just gets my fucking pussy moist, dude. You need to wear that. I'm telling you what, if Sarah came up to me and was like, hey, you know what gets my fucking twat going? Fucking some black pepper. I'd be like,
yep.
I'd be sprinkling on my dick and everything else, man. I'd be like, hey, Snortsky. A little pepper dick. A little Pepperidge Farm for you.
Pepperidge Farmer members.
A little hog down there.
Little hog nasty.
But yeah, he ends up going with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
Lives with her for a while till he can clear his name.
Yeah.
You know what movie kind of reminds me of this movie, but kind of on a lower scale?
What's that?
Get Hard.
Get Hard?
Yeah, with Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Where he has to go to jail.
Okay. It's a kind of another rags to riches kind
like
of.
Where
Like
like a rich boss fucking
rich,
you over?
He gets fucked over a little bit. Just without the other element.
Because this one is her niece. He's marrying her niece.
Yeah.
Get Hard, it's the boss's daughter.
Yeah.
And actually, the girl that's in Get Hard, she's in Glow as well. She's the main character.
Oh, that's a good show.
Oh, dude, Glow is amazing. But dude, she's so fucking hot, dude. Oh my god. She's like, you want to get married and have kids in this house? And it's like a fucking mansion.
Yeah.
No, this house is a shithole. I fucking love that movie. He's like, what's that part of your knee, or part of your leg where it bends? Knee. What does an angry dog say? Grr. Put those together. And he says it, and fucking he punches him in the face like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. It was automatic. But
so Valentine gets to go work at Duke, which is this is
who's
where
Eddie
the movie.
Murphy?
Valentine, Eddie Murphy. This is where the movie really starts to get going because they didn't really like teach him anything.
What was the bet, dude? The bet was
they could get Valentine, Eddie Murphy's character, to be a successful businessman in the company.
Shun.
What's that?
And shun.
Yeah.
And shun like outsiders, like fucking
they could and then they could get Winthorpe to be poor, but
and
go steal and become like a hardened criminal. That was the bet.
And the bet, one of them was like, it's what was it? It was one of them was adaptation.
Yeah.
And the other one was you're bred. So
Yeah.
they were one of them was betting that.
Yeah, the whole thing that I forget which Duke brother, Mortimer. No, it was I forget which one. But his whole point was that Winthorpe was a man of means, and he would not survive in a world like that. So he's like no, that's not how it works. Honestly, at its core, this was actually a really genius kind of kind of a social experiment.
Was this a Harold Ramis movie?
Was this a Harold Ramis movie?
I'm thinking it might have been.
Let me look. Let me see who directed this. I think this was a Harold Ramis movie.
Harold Ramis, if anybody doesn't know, we talked about him before.
All the time.
Is Egon from fucking Ghostbusters, who passed away a few years ago. Huge loss to the movie world. And like John and I have told you probably before, if you haven't watched the newest Ghostbusters,
John Landis did this movie.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, you don't know who John Landis is? He directed Thriller too, the music video Thriller.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I know who he is, because this is really old, that my grandparents had one of the, it was like, my brother's really big in the old technology, so it's called a Selectavision. It was made by RCA. They basically took records and they put video like information on the records, and they put them in really big hard plastic sleeves. It was like the predecessor to the Laserdisc.
Yeah.
That you slide it in like a VCR, but you kind of like clamp it down, and it like grabs the record, and there's like a needle, and it'll play the video. Really innovative for its time, but it didn't really work that well because it gets scratches and shit, and it would skip. Anyway, long story short, my grandparents or somebody had the making of Thriller, like this 1.5 hour long feature. Like, it was like a film. It was a documentary. But the only reason I knew who John Landis was is because he directed Thriller, and they did this whole behind the scenes thing with it. So that's the only reason I knew that. Really?
Yeah, I never heard of him. Dude, look at all the other movies he did. Or did he do Blues Brothers?
He did Animal House.
Animal House? No shit.
Yeah, he's done a lot of movies. Yeah, he's a.
No shit.
Trading Places. And he did
Spies Like Us.
He did Animal House
Clue.
and Blues
Three
Brothers.
Amigos.
Yeah.
Dude, he's done a lot
Coming
of
to
great
America.
ones.
He's done Beverly Hills Cop 3, Blues Brothers 2000. That don't count. But yeah, he's done a lot of great movies. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of blew your mind.
Oh, yeah.
But as I was saying, like, at its foundation, I if you weren't just fucking with people's lives, but at its core, it was actually a really, really good social, human social experiment. Can a man of means, or can you take a man without? See, it would have made more sense if you didn't have to ruin a guy's life. You could take a guy without money and,
Dude, I was making a weird face for like 5 minutes. Just sat there frozen with a weird face for like 5 minutes.
I wasn't even looking over at you.
I know you're like talking. You're like I was listening to you. Like, it's like you said, dude. It's a genius concept, dude.
I mean, if you just would have taken, this wouldn't have been a fun movie otherwise. But if you didn't have to ruin a man's life to do this, you could have just did the other half.
I was waiting for you to say you didn't have to ruin his life.
You could just
make
mildly
him get married.
Make him get. Yeah, ruin it that way. Just kidding. But he goes to work for the first time, and they try explain. This is a part that I never got, and it cracks me up because of how absurd it is. It's a very small thing. So he goes. The Dukes, are explaining, commodities. They're like, we trade, silver and gold and, wheat for your bread, and then for a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. And Eddie Murphy breaks the fourth wall. He looks at the camera and goes, And then it's like, why did he break the fourth wall like that? It was so weird. He just looks at the camera.
I don't remember seeing that, dude.
Yeah, it's a really subtle thing, and it always makes me laugh because it's like,
yes I do, I remember it.
So he just looks at the camera, he's like, and he looks back, just real quick, but he's like, so let me get this straight, you two a couple of bookies. It's like, pretty much, that's pretty on the nose. What broker firms do, no matter if our clients make or lose money, Duke and Duke get the commission. You do a bunch of bookies. Told you he'd get it.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild how that works? That's why I get afraid to put any money into high risk things.
Oh, man, I know how it works, but man, I am such a prude with my money. it is like it's not worth the risk.
I feel the same way.
It's not worth the risk.
It's like me. I'm like, I always wish to win the lottery, but I never play it.
The only time I will play they say the lottery's a poor man's tax, but I'll only ever play it if the jackpot is like astronomically huge. And I never play anything more than maybe $10. If I, it's like whatever. You just never know. But like, I'll get scratch offs here and there. But man, I don't know how people can like gamble their lives away, man. It's crazy.
You get addicted, dude.
Because you win. It's a disease, yeah. Now, I've been to casinos and I played blackjack, and that winning is a high. It feels really good. But man, like when you start losing, it feels like shit. And I just want like I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Well, some people are like, no, I gotta get that back.
I'll stay.
I suggest you hit, sir.
I also like to live dangerously.
I also like to live dangerously. But there was another part where Valentine, they're like, they're looking at Potbellies, and they're like, we should sell now, or we get in.
No, hold on a second.
It's like, no, you should wait because they're still out. There's, people are all like, oh my god, I can't get my kid with the kung fu grip to G.I. Joe's. My wife won't make love to me. It's like he caught himself, and so he's just like, they're still out there. They're still out there. And he's like, the price kept going down. He's like, you're right.
Money isn't everything, Mortimer.
It's not all about money, Mortimer.
What was the other one's name, dude?
Randall.
Good job,
just
dude.
Popped in my mind.
Randall and Mortimer. Mortimer was the asshole. Right?
Yeah.
Randall was the other guy. Well, they're both assholes.
They're both assholes. Rich white men.
Maybe I'll go out to the movies by myself.
By myself.
Oh, I almost forgot your Christmas bonus. A whole $5. Maybe I'll go to the movies by myself.
So
half of that is from me.
Half of that is from me.
Thank you, Mr. Mortimer.
Thank you, Mr. Mortimer.
Fucking joke, dude.
Fucking asshole. We're going to take a little break.
Bitch.
We'll be right back. So you stay there.
I'm going to tug.
Listen, don't you fucking click. Don't click off the video.
Penis. I'm going to tug on it.
Don't click the wait. Okay, we'll be back.
Stay here if you're still here. Yeah. Just check those stars in front of the shelf. We gotta move some dirt with by myself. Gotta get it to the end of that road. Gotta win this tractor pull. We got a John Deere taking the wheel. We make that engine hop and jump up and squeal. We gotta shift them gears, get it to the fence. We gotta move this muddy shit. We gotta move this muddy shit. 'Cause that's what we get. First place just seems like it's old. We gotta win our fifth tractor pull. Get that tire there, Chuck. Come on. Get over there. Goddamn, get back in the cab. Goddamn, I wanna hear it play. We gotta win this fucking thing today. We gotta get up in that fucking cab. Been winning on a rocky slab. Now think about that fucking sled. We can't stop until the engine's dead. We gotta get it in the fifth gear to hole. We win this tractor pull. We like a fucking tractor pull. You know that engine soothes my soul. Get it to the fifth gear to the blows. We need to win that tractor pull. Get over there, damn it. Sam, clean that sled out, man. Is that regulation? How much does this fucking thing weigh? I like these tractor pulls. 'Cause that engine is about to blow. 'Cause you got it in the fifth gear to show. We gotta win our tractor pull. You know you want that tractor pull. Can you know that engine will blow? If you don't shift, you got to go. Cause it's my good tractor pull. We gotta win that tractor pull. Cause you know that engine will blow. If you too stupid, then you gotta fucking go. Cause we gotta win our fifth tractor pull. We gotta win this here tractor pull. Now we gotta win this, guys. Get out there, man. First of all, you need to learn how to shift. We ain't Vin Diesel here, fuckhead. Learn how to fucking shift. This is a John Deere, not your fucking wife. God damn.
All right, welcome back to Back in the Day with John and Jay.
With some more of that great 80s and 90s content.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. If you're still here. Hope so.
Yeah, no shit, man. We're almost 30 minutes in, and
You better be
fuck
here.
yeah,
I will haunt your fucking nightmares.
he will.
Anyway, Trading Places, 1983.
Like scallops in your
John
fucking, or
Landis
polyps in your beehole.
So they're at the Christmas party, and fucking Winthorpe goes, he's like, I'm gonna frame him. So he dresses as Santa Claus. He looks like shit. Yeah, that part always gets me. Hey, Winthorpe! Or my wife calls me, I'm just gonna go. So he like put all these fucking pills and shit into his. He's like, I caught him, Randall Mortimer. Caught him red-handed. He's still talking like a prince or like a prissy, and he's like, look at him, I caught him red-handed.
In a dirty ass suit.
Santa suit.
And he stole like salmon and shit, dude.
Yeah, he's like.
I don't blame him, dude. That salmon dude looked fucking good.
Ugh,
I fucking love salmon, dude.
not a fan.
I love those salmon patties where you get those little bones in it and you crunch on them.
Oh. I need a drink after that. Ugh.
Little salmon patty, little fatty patty. Yeah, oh mayonnaise, Miracle Whips on that bitch.
But he had a gun too.
Oh, that's right.
And a fucking hand cannon. And you know what'd be cool? Like, just to redo the movie where, like, he shoots fucking Valentine and then the credits just roll. That's it. That's the movie. Ends on, like, a fucking downer. It's like, I caught him putting stuff. It's like, ah. And then that's it. Credits. Some sort of, like, dramatic ending.
Then he goes back to jail.
Goes back to prison.
And that dude fucks him.
Yeah, he ends up fucking him. Yep.
Speaking of which, dude, I just finished that Dahmer series.
I got like 2 or 3 episodes in
What'd
so
you
far.
think?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Dude, that dude is I'm
Evan and Peters.
Yeah. Sarah was like, we should watch a American Horror Story. So I started fucking The Hotel or whatever last night.
Yeah.
Which I love Kathy Bates, so I'm like, okay, I'm excited
Hotel
about it.
isn't a bad season.
I try watching, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm only two episodes in, but I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It'll make sense the more you watch. Like, they kind of Tarantino it a little bit.
But God, Lady Gaga's ass in that.
Lady Gaga is great in that.
She's so fucking hot, dude.
Yeah, that year, Hotel was like the last year I kind of liked. Everything else afterwards, it was not all that good. My wife watches it a lot, so I watch it too. It's not bad. The earlier seasons were good, but Hotel was like the last good season to me.
Well, I tried. Well, I'm like, I'm falling asleep. This fucking thing's just.
Yeah.
She's like, because she's been trying to get me into it, and I'm like, I don't know. Like,
It's a slow burn.
That's what she said.
It's a slow burn.
The first couple episodes just are.
It
But
just
it's
sets.
so
it just
fucking long, dude.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. You have to really invest into it. You know?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
They don't. They just don't. A lot of the times in American Horror Story, they'll start with something halfway through the season, and you're like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then when they get later, like, "Oh, that makes sense. Okay." That's kind of one of those things where it's like,
Nope.
yeah, they Tarantino it a little bit. They kind of start at the end and then they kind of work their way back. Cult was a pretty good season. Evan Peters was really good in Cult, which was I think the season after.
Somebody
Hotel.
said Asylum and what was that? Circus.
Circus is good. Yeah.
But,
Freak Show or whatever. I think it was
Show,
Freak
yeah.
Show. Freak Show is pretty good. And then after that it just went downhill.
But I'm just gonna say this, dude. I read, I did a lot of reading on Jeffrey Dahmer, while watching the show because I had to.
I did too.
So, but if you read his Wikipedia and shit, everything from the show,
Yeah.
it's almost spot on exact.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, his dad, who was the dad in Step Brothers.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, have you met his dad's girlfriend yet?
No, I haven't gotten that far. I don't think.
When you do, see if you can figure out what actress that is.
Okay.
She's I'll just give you one hint, Ski.
Okay.
She's a John Hughes favorite.
Molly Ringwald.
You got it.
Oh, really? I just guessed.
Number one, dude. But I mean,
it's the one guess everybody would have.
Molly
Ringwald is
she's in it.
Is the girlfriend of her dad?
Yeah.
Of his dad?
Like
nice.
the second wife.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
And dude, they didn't change. I was reading the Wikipedia. They didn't change any of the fucking victims' names. They kept them all the same.
Yeah.
And so everybody who's in it, that's what their name was, dude. Even the 14-year-old boy. It's fucking great, dude. The show is amazing, dude.
This is right down your fucking alley, though, right?
I do.
Because you're really big in the serial killers and stuff. So
I know it's kind of, and you know what's crazy is a lot of people are, but it's not because I'm oh man, I wish I was a serial killer, blah blah blah. No, it's more of what made these people do what they did. Was it a chemical imbalance in the brain? Was it just
the sociology aspect of it, the psychological and sociological aspects of it? What makes people tick? You know what?
Because I'm interested in Death Row too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the record, Death Row Records.
Yeah, I love
Snoop
Death
Dogg?
Row Records.
Snoop
dude,
Dogg?
with Ice Cube and shit.
You know Snoop Dogg owns Death Row Records now?
No, I didn't.
I just found that out the other day. Anyway, sorry.
For Shizzle Dizzle Records.
It's just Dizzle my Nizzle Records.
Death Rizzle.
Death Rizzle. Ooh, I like that.
But no, I I even have a favorite serial killer. I have I don't know, kind of favorite turtle, favorite wrestler. I have a favorite serial killer.
Serial killer. Who is it? Who's your
Albert Fish.
Okay. Well, what's he famous for? What is
Albert Fish was the Brooklyn boogeyman.
Ooh, I like that. Sounds like a wrestling game.
Okay, so what he did, Albert Fish, when he was born, when he was a little kid, he used to to get hurt down below a lot. So he would stick pins and needles up in his groin and shit like that. Okay. He's the one that took invited a little kid to a fake birthday party, took her back to an abandoned house, beat her, or stripped her, beat her, and then killed her, and then ate her, and then wrote a letter back and sent it back to her parents.
Oh my God.
About how great she was and how
Jesus
she died a
Christ.
virgin and exactly what he did. He also did it to another little boy. Talked about eating his wiener and everything
Jesus
else.
fuck,
And
man.
dude,
What the fuck is wrong with people?
the reason why I hate to say favorite. It's more just so the most demented. I like the most demented one. He loved the taste of human flesh. That's what it was.
I try it.
Would you really?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because we talked last time about not trying snails.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't try snails, but you'd eat it.
Yeah. Well, snails are gross.
Depending on what part of a person, right?
Well,
If
yeah.
somebody's serving up a fried hog.
Dude, if someone's gonna give me a piece of someone's thigh, some dark meat, I may partake.
Oh man, I don't know if I could.
in the comments, would you eat a human?
Yeah, would you taste a human?
Would you eat?
I mean, I have.
You've had human?
I've had human.
What?
I've eaten pussy before.
Ah. Anyway,
And my wife's eating a dick, so I can tell you there. Not much of one, but there's a dick. There's something.
for a half second, I fell for that. So it's I'm like, oh no, wait, here comes the punchline. So if you were stranded in the woods and there was no chance of survival and it was you and some other person and that person dies, would you eat that person to survive?
I would.
Yeah, I think everyone would probably say yes to that. It's survival. You gotta survive. But if someone came up to you with a fucking, filet mignon of a human, I'd be like, I like that rare. Little salt and pepper.
I'm like, dude, come on, man.
I wouldn't do.
You ruined that with bacon?
You put bacon around it? Kind of fucked up. There's someone at my door.
Oh, no shit.
No,
Who is it?
I think
Just somebody walking by or something?
Bailey was here, I think.
Oh, was she really?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, Carrie texted me, says Bailey was here.
Damn.
We should have got her on the show.
Speaking of eating someone.
Yeah, I don't think she watches anyway. So
No, and I don't really care if she did.
listen. Yeah, I know you don't care.
But no, yeah, I don't know, man. If you haven't seen the Dahmer series, it's amazing. It is gruesome, but that's what he did. What's scary is this is what this dude did.
Yeah.
And there's parts in time, and I was telling, and Sarah was telling me that she kind of felt bad for the guy because of all of his childhood trauma. And I told her, I said, here's the reason why I don't feel sorry for him, because we in life all have choices. I said, you want to know why I don't think he was very good? Like he was I feel bad for him. It's because he was weak-minded, weak-willed. Everybody has a choice to do something. You could be a killer. Anybody could be a serial killer if they wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to go after
Sounds
your
like
goals.
fun.
Just kidding.
Fun.
But anyway, anybody could be a serial killer, but it's the fact that we choose not to. Why ruin somebody else's life? Why take away somebody else's life? It's not ours to do.
Yeah. Same with the Duke brothers.
Yeah, bastards. Don't fuck with other people's shit.
Yeah, don't fuck with other people's shit.
Of course, he would have never met little Jamie Lee Curtis without him.
And so
get some of that pussy.
So
That way Dan Aykroyd can have it again in My Girl. Yeah, because he's fucking with her in My Girl. I never even thought of that.
Yeah,
just now.
interesting.
The 52 Bees.
That meme fucking dude. Wow.
Dude, there's so many fucking good My Girl memes, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
You should have laughed, but it's funny. I can't help it.
In a way, he can't see without his glasses.
Can't see without his glasses.
Bitch, he's dead. He ain't seeing shit anyway. Throw them things in the cremation thing. Throw it in the crematorium.
What do I do with these? I don't know. You don't need them anyway.
Wear them. Pretend you're him.
I'm dead. That's fucked up. I'm sorry.
We did a song about that too.
Did we? My Girl about being dead?
No, bug bites.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bee stings.
That's right.
We already put it out.
We put it out there. It's funny. Check it out. Back in the day podcast.com.
Oh yeah.
So they finally get together, Winthorpe and Valentine, and he's like,
You make it sound like they're fucking.
Yeah,
dude.
they get together. No, they finally kind of meet up because
a little chocolate vanilla swirl.
He's like, oh, it was horrible. My life was ruined. Penelope hated me. It was a horrible Negro. Valentine, you're a dead man. It was the Dukes. It was the Dukes. That's one of the best parts. This is one of the best parts, man. So he's like, man, it's the Dukes, man. They played us. It's like they made a bet. A bet? How much was the bet? $1. $1. That's that how they won it? Okay. He has a double-barrel shotgun, dude. He's fucking loading that shit up, man.
He's like, I got a way to make it back on him.
Yeah, what's one way, to get back at it, just make them poor. You didn't take too kindly to it yourself, sir. So, dude, they go to the fucking commodities exchange.
And they take her money and
his
Coleman's money.
Yeah.
And invest it, yeah.
That's the best part in the whole movie. They go to, because the Dukes, and we're kind of getting way ahead, but basically, Beeks, Mr. Beeks, he's part of the security.
He's the one from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, get the horns. So he has the crop report from the government that says, how the orange crop is for the orange juice.
It's kind of like it's cheating. It's like getting an
inside trading.
Early access.
It's super inside trading. But you want to know something? You want to know a fact? Insider trading with commodities, which is different than stocks, was not illegal back then. you could do insider trading with commodities, like with like silver, gold, soybeans, shit like that.
Orange juice.
But I don't think they don't. That was fake. They don't sell orange juice on the
Orange juice.
But that was not illegal. But here's a funny fact too. In 2010, they did make it illegal for insider trading for commodities, and you know what they called the law? The Eddie Murphy law.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. They call it the Eddie Murphy law for that reason, from that movie, because that's true. You could technically buy off
I'd be pissed if I was Dan Aykroyd.
the Dan Aykroyd law.
What's it called?
But they call it the Eddie Murphy law.
They should have called it the Duke and Duke law.
The Duke and Duke. Yeah, anything. I mean, it was cool that they kind of acknowledged the movie. So like,
That's awesome.
but it's like it's crazy back then that you could get away with something like that. It wasn't really considered illegal because I don't know, but anyway, they paid. So the Dukes paid off the security company, Mr. Beeks or whatever, to give them the crop report before everybody else, so they can corner the market, if you will. If it's bad, they'll buy up all the orange juice, and if it's good, then they'll sell it. Whatever. So there's a part in the train. Oh, and this will never fly today, but it's whatever. It's the 80s. It was funny. So they all have their costumes. They're trying to get the briefcase for Mr. Beast.
Oh, yeah, dude. I
Dan
forgot about that.
Aykroyd comes in blackface. He's like, yeah, man. Oh, from Cameroon. They do their fucking... He's in fucking blackface, and I'm like, oh my god. I watched this movie the other day, and I totally forgot about that, and I was just laughing so hard. I'm just like, fuck me. It's like... It's like, yep.
And here comes Jamie Lee Curtis's titties again.
I'm from Sweden. Yeah, that was good.
Help me get the Swedish meatballs.
Sweden meat. I'm from Sweden. But you're wearing lederhosen. Yeah, I'm from Sweden. and Coleman's like this fucking Irish priest or whatever. He's got the fucking whiskey. And so Mr. Beeks is in this fucking room with all these people. Merry New Year! I say that every
It's
fucking
Happy
New Year.
New
It's
Year.
Happy New Year. And look at that. He's like fucking from the flies or whatever. He's like swatting them or whatever. The trade scene is really, really good. Like I say the last third of this film is fucking amazing. From the start that when they get together and then they get the plot to steal the crop report, and then, so they go into the trade and they fucking blackface.
I just think the only thing that
funny.
really bugs me is when it's like, but I know it's supposed to be a movie and everything, but
Yeah.
when Beeks is in the gorilla costume and he's in the gorilla cage and they're like, oh, it's real.
Yeah, like that's a super fake gorilla, dude. That's a guy in a gorilla suit.
You can fucking see his
can
eyes,
tell.
man.
You can
Come
tell,
on.
man. Yeah, they're like, yeah, look, they're in love though. And he's like,
Wasn't there only one?
was there only one? I don't know. Let them have their fun. He's like really horny. He's just like, his eye. It's a sight gag. It's what it's really all. It's just an asshole guy gets his comeuppance. Is really all it is. But yeah, you're right. Totally would not fly in a real world scenario. Like that's a guy in a gorilla suit. Shouldn't we get him out of there? Probably. Nah, he's fine.
Actually, I don't know if they would want to get the guy out of there. It seems as though the gorilla could rip him a
That's
fucking
true.
part.
I was like, sorry,
There'd
bro.
be 3 casualties if that
Sorry,
fucking
dude.
happened.
You're on your own, man.
You shouldn't have got in that cage
Should
with him.
have got in a cage. But everybody was kind of drunk. And so, but you would think the guys, when they were loading them on the docks, that's kind of a New York thing. Like, who gives a shit, huh? We're not paid to do this. So,
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
fuck it. Of course, he taunts the gorilla in the train. He's just like, the girl's like, ugh. The girl gets all pissed off and shit, dude. So yeah, they get the fake crop report. They switch it, which it's amazing he didn't so he's like, oh yeah, come on, Winthorpe. You would think, why would you care? Like they're like, I would ask him, what the fuck are you doing here? That would be my question. And it's like, Valentine's here too. What the fuck's going on here, guys? He didn't really I don't think he really.
They didn't see him.
They didn't really see him. Yeah,
But I mean, on the floor, it's pretty busy.
that's true.
So they didn't see him, and they're like, get in there and just buy.
Yeah.
Just keep buying.
Yeah, keep buying.
What are you doing? Sell. God damn it.
So the Dukes are thinking that the crops for the orange crops are going to be really bad, which is going to drive the price of orange juice sky high.
So they buy them.
So they want to buy at that
before the crop report comes out.
They want to buy at that price, but everybody catches on. So everybody's buying.
The Dukes, they must know something.
Let's get in on it. So the price is going sky fucking high. The price is going high, and like it's okay because if there's a bad crop, the price in April, it's gonna go high even higher. So they're gonna make a killing anyway. So because they're gonna have all the commodities, they're gonna own all the oranges, all the orange juice. But the thing is, that's not what happens. So Dan Aykroyd, it's kind of unintelligible, but he goes, what does he say? He says, it's like, sell it 200 April at 129, sold! Basically, and I looked this up because I didn't quite understand the ending myself, but there's an NPR article that really explains it really well.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, dude, check it out. It's really good, and it really breaks it down because I'm not real familiar, but I had a okay idea. So when he screams selling 200 April at 129, he's selling 200 contracts in April at $1.29. Each contract is like 1 million pounds of oranges or orange juice. So at 200 times 1 million, that's 200 million pounds of orange juice. Selling at $1.29 per contract. So times that by $1.29. So what happens is people are like, oh shit, he's selling that really cheap. Because they think that this price is going to be really high. So he's selling that at a really decent price. So people went in on that. So when people are buying his contracts instead of, from the futures, it starts driving the price low. So they're like, whoa, wait, this isn't right. How is the price going down? With their realization when they're fucking out on the floor. And then
when the crop report comes
out, it says
no changes.
No change. So all these people are now stuck with all these futures at that really high price. And so then, because they shorted, basically, Winthorpe and Valentine shorted the orange juice market. So now the price is going way down. And it ends up at like 29 cents per contract. So they're like, buy it back. People are like, sold. So they sold 200 contracts at $1.29. I think I did the math. They made like $428 million in 1983, which is, I think it was like almost $1 billion. And the Dukes lost almost $1 billion. So they sold all those kind, and then they sold them back, or they bought them back at 29 cents. So they made all that.
My nose is bugging me.
It's okay. So they made all that fucking money. So they basically did it the other way. They, how it stocks, it's, buy low, sell high.
Yeah.
They did it the other way around. They sold high and bought low. So
no, it's the same thing.
Yeah, they did it in reverse.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they did it in reverse is what they did. But they shorted the orange juice market, and they made like almost $1 billion doing it, adjusted for inflation. But it's an incredible scene. It's like he just shouts that out, and I was doing some other reading, and people at the time, this is before computers took over and stuff, they said the language and the way everything was done, that was pretty fucking close on how it was really done back then. Like the way the languages and the hand movements and, everything they were doing. So that was pretty accurate, for how brokerages worked back then. That's
really cool.
Yeah. Put up the seats. Margin call, gentlemen. Because it's like, well, we don't have $480 million. He goes, put all assets of Duke Mortimer and Randolph Duke. Sell the chairs. It's like, it sees all assets of Mortimer and Randolph
sell their
Duke.
seits on the stock.
You can't sell our seats. There's been a Duke on this exchange since it was founded. We owned it. His meltdown was awesome.
Dude, his face is so
He's
good.
Like, turn all those machines back on. Oh my god. We're ruined. And fucking Randolph fucking falls down. He's like, your brother, he needs medical care. Fuck him! you and your Nobel.
Fuck him.
You and your Nobel Prize.
$1 whole dollar.
One hold. Oh, hey! Well, we thought we could, get rich and put you in the poorhouse at the same time. Looks like I lost.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Oh, thank you.
$1 whole.
Thank you, William. Turn those machines back on.
Turn the machines
back on.
So good.
It's when a villain gets its comeuppance, it fucking works. And in this movie, it fucking works really well. These two assholes fucking with people's lives.
We can't let him. He's a Negro.
He's a Negro. I would never suggest it.
No, I remember. And then, of course, at the end, the famous quote from this fucking movie was it, feeling good, Billy Ray.
Feeling good, Billy Ray.
Looking good, Lewis, or something.
Looking good, Lewis. And then Coleman's like, should we have cracked lobster or
steak?
Why not both? He's like, he had a little serving of his own. It was pretty good.
Very primo good, sir.
Primo choice, sir.
Little Italian guy. A primo good, sir.
You know what's kind of funny? Like he was on that boat. How far do you think he was out on that boat?
He was out there, dude. And he's
Dude,
yelling.
they were talking to each other like in normal voices, though. He wasn't like, feeling good, Randall. Or feeling good, Billy Ray. He was like, feeling good, Billy Ray. It's like, he's at least a quarter mile out.
Good, Billy Ray.
Yeah, he was
feeling good, Lewis.
Dude, he was like a quarter mile out.
And you know what? Like Sal from Impractical Jokers had that shirt on one time when he was doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, feeling good, Billy Ray, or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking love it, man.
So everyone gets rich, and yeah, that's the end. That's the movie. Fucking amazing movie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, like I said, the last third really kicks it. I mean, the whole movie's really good in the way it sets it up, but it really kicks into, especially in the whole trading floor scene as I explained it. Oh my god, it's fucking great how they did this to these dudes. So, but yeah, you got anything else more to add to this?
No, not
really.
really.
We sign off today?
No, I think if you love those old dude.
We've done a ton of these movies.
The whole point in us doing this podcast is to show, maybe people that are nowadays that just don't understand how good these fucking movies really were.
Well written, well acted. It's amazing.
It's like you could see one actor and be like, this movie's gonna be fucking legit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But with the fact that we got Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, and their chemistry was really good. Like they worked so well together too. Of course, Eddie Murphy was all over the fucking place back then. And of course, Dan Aykroyd, Ghostbusters and stuff, we all, in other movies, he's in other movies too. But those two together, it really worked. And before we sign off, and you probably already know this, but there's a little Easter egg in Coming to America where he gets all that money or whatever. And he takes the money from Simeon or whatever. And he goes on the date with Lisa. And he throws the money to these two homeless guys. It was Mortimer and Randolph Duke.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, Randolph. He goes, Mortimer, I'm not talking to you. Look. He goes, Randolph, we're back. And it plays the theme from Trading Places.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember that part.
And then they're at I think they're at a restaurant and they go, hey, thank you. We'll do lunch. And he's like, who was that? He goes, oh, I gave them some money. He gave them almost probably $400,000 in cash or something like that. It was a lot of fucking money. So he's just like, we're back. So it's a little Easter egg in Coming to America. Fucking amazing. I would be remiss if I did not mention that.
Dude,
part.
I need to watch that again because I want to see that part.
Yeah. Check it out because he's just like, Randall. He goes, Mortimer, I'm not speaking to you. They're bums. They're living in a box. And he holds up the money. He's like, we're back. He goes,
Wouldn't it have been awesome if they would have kept that going?
And then make a sequel?
Yeah.
And they try to get revenge on him and stuff like that.
Make it like Trading Cities or something.
Yeah. Dude, they should have made that into a sequel. And how Randolph and Mortimer try to get revenge. The revenge. Duke's revenge. That would have been sweet. I'm just saying. But yeah, I think we're all out of time today. So.
Yep. was a great, definitely a movie, a must-see movie. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely a high up there movie where it comes to 80s films. And, Eddie Murphy was at his finest. Dan Aykroyd, definitely. Jamie Lee Curtis was really good for obvious reasons.
I think her titties, that's probably my favorite part of the movie.
It should be like starring Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, Jamie Lee Curtis's titties.
There should be a picture of them.
You know what for the thumbnail, I'll probably get in trouble. Or maybe I'll blur them out. I'll put Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, and then I'll put like Jamie Lee Curtis and her titties on there and the thumbnail.
Like cleavage?
Yeah, cleavage or something. Yeah, I'm from Sweden, but you're wearing lederhosen. Backinthetdaypodcast.com if you want to hear all of our audio podcasts, or
yes,
check that out.
And hopefully you enjoy the intermission, I guess, if you will. Like I said, every week when we record, we don't know what we're playing.
Yeah, we don't.
Or else I would talk about it. I'd be like, "Oh, did you like that, John Mellon Crotch or whatever?"
John Mellon Crotch.
We would just say that, but I have no idea. Just like you guys, I get a surprise with it every week.
Yeah, like, subscribe. Leave us comments if you like us. Give us a thumbs up. Like the video.
Yeah, what are you doing?
But yeah, we appreciate, for those of you who've stuck with us and who continue listening to us on all of our audio streams, all of our podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. We appreciate you. We appreciate all of our new people who've listened or watched for the 15 minutes they watch, guys. But we still like you. We still trust you.
Yeah, keep watching.
Keep watching. We got more movies. We got more shit coming. So we'll see you later. I'm John Brickner.
And I'm Jason Sugar. Good day, sir.